Juan Soto just inked a jaw-dropping $765 million deal over 15 years with the New York Mets, making MLB history.
Juan, of course, is the man who signs the checks for the Mets, and he opened up that checkbook all the way open for this contract.
But before becoming the superstar we know today, Soto's journey was anything but easy. From dropping out of high school to chasing a baseball dream at just 16, this is the story of how Juan Soto rose from the streets of the Dominican Republic to the pinnacle of baseball greatness.
Soto sends this one to center. That sends Thomas back. Still going back. He's hit the wall. It's out of here!
And how he became one of the highest paid players in the history of sports. Juan Soto was born into a world where dreams felt far away. Growing up in the dangerous streets of Santo Domingo, his mother kept him on a tight leash, literally setting curfews to keep him safe. Unlike most kids, Juan didn't attend public school. Instead, he was taught at home by his mom, who believed in education, while his father passed down a love for baseball. Soto didn't pick up a bat just for fun. It was a lifeline. His father insisted he bat and throw left-handed, believing it would give him an edge. That small decision would change Juan's entire future. By the time he hit his teens, he was no ordinary player. He was a prodigy in the making. At just 16, Soto's talent caught the eye of MLB scouts. In 2015, the Washington Nationals took a chance on him, offering him a $1.5 million signing bonus. That deal marked the start of his journey to America and a new chapter that would push him to his limits. At just 17 years old, Juan Soto made his professional debut with the Nationals Single-A team. While his performance on the field was electric, off the field he faced a massive hurdle. He didn't speak English. In a league dominated by English speakers, communication was critical. He joined the Nationals Dominican Academy and learned English while tearing up the minors. By 2018, Soto wasn't just a prospect. He was ranked the 50th best prospect in all of baseball. What happened next was nothing short of historic. At just 19 years old, Juan Soto got the call every young player dreams of. Skipping AAA entirely, he debuted for the Nationals, becoming the youngest player in the league, and only the second teenager in baseball at the time. And in true Soto fashion, he made his first pitch in the majors count. A towering home run. Goosebumps. From that moment, the league knew. Juan Soto wasn't just good, he was special. In just his rookie year, Soto shattered nearly every teenage record in MLB history, finishing as the runner-up for Rookie of the Year. But 2019 was where he truly cemented his legacy. With Bryce Harper gone, Soto stepped into the spotlight. He carried the Nationals on his back, hitting over 300 in the second half of the season and leading them to an improbable postseason run. His clutch moments, like his game-winning hit in the wild-card game and his home run in Game 5 of the NLDS, became instant classics. And then, at just 21 years old, Juan Soto became a World Series champion. On baseball's biggest stage, Soto outshined even the brightest stars, helping the Nationals defeat the heavily favored Houston Astros. It was a fairy tale ending. After reaching the pinnacle of baseball by winning the 2019 World Series, Juan Soto's career was flying high.
Juan Soto with the RBI.
Juan Soto with a two-run first-inning homer.
A tremendous home run by Juan Soto.
Soto slaps it to right field.
But for the Washington Nationals, it was the beginning of the end. The team that had once been a contender began to unravel, losing key players like Anthony Rendon and Max Scherzer in the seasons that followed. By 2020, the Nationals had gone from champions to rebuilding, a process that left even their brightest stars stuck in a losing environment. Soto, however, remained unstoppable. He led the league in batting average during the shortened 2020 season and continued to post MVP-caliber numbers in 2021. His patience at the plate and ability to draw walks at an elite level earned him comparisons to legends like Ted Williams. But despite Soto's heroics, the Nationals couldn't compete. Back-to-back fifth-place finishes in 2020 and 2021 highlighted just how far the team had fallen. The Nationals faced a tough decision: commit to rebuilding or try to build around their superstar. In 2022, they made their intentions clear. They offered Soto a mind-blowing 13-year, $350 million contract extension, followed by an even bigger deal worth $440 million. The largest contract offer in MLB history. For any other player, this might have been a no-brainer. But Juan Soto wasn't convinced. To him, the Nationals weren't showing him they could surround him with a winning team. Money was important, sure, but more than anything, Soto wanted to win. And so he declined the offer. That decision sent shockwaves through the baseball world.
A Major League Baseball player was offered $440 million and turned it down.
I'd say why?
Would you believe me if I said that?
It seems weird, but okay.
What happened next made everything worse. The Nationals leaked the details of Soto's contract rejection to the media.
Stuff comes out, then it's public, and then it's not just between you and the team.
It is. It feels really bad to see stuff going out like that. Because I'm a guy to keep everything on my side, keep everything quiet, and try to keep it just Dan and me. But they just take the decision and do whatever they need to do.
Suddenly, Juan Soto, a player who had given everything to the franchise, was being labeled as greedy and ungrateful. The backlash was immediate. Fans turned on him, calling him selfish. Friends and even some within the organization began to question his loyalty. The damage was done. The relationship between Soto and the Nationals had soured. As the 2022 trade deadline approached, Washington made the difficult decision to move on from their young superstar. It wasn't just a trade, it was a blockbuster deal that reshaped the league. Soto was sent to the San Diego Padres along with Josh Bell in exchange for a massive haul of prospects. For Nationals fans, it marked the end of an era. Juan Soto was supposed to be the face of the franchise for a generation. Instead, he left behind a legacy as one of the greatest talents to ever wear a Nationals uniform. A bittersweet reminder of what could have been. When Juan Soto was traded to the San Diego Padres in 2022, it was supposed to be the beginning of something great. The Padres had just made one of the most high-profile trades in MLB history, acquiring one of the brightest stars in the game. Fans expected Soto to instantly propel the team to a championship. But sometimes, even the brightest stars face storms. Soto's transition to San Diego was anything but smooth. Despite a solid start, injuries and inconsistency began to creep into his game. He struggled to adjust to his new environment, with the Padres playing on the opposite coast from his family and home. During one 15-game stretch, Soto experienced one of the worst slumps of his career, raising questions about whether the trade was worth the massive cost. Beyond the personal struggles, the Padres faced their own issues. The team had all the talent on paper, but they couldn't seem to capitalize on it. They made the playoffs in 2022, but their run ended in disappointment after losing to the Philadelphia Phillies in the NLCS. The 2023 season wasn't much better. Despite Soto putting up all-star numbers, setting a career high in home runs, and tying his career best in doubles, the Padres couldn't find their rhythm. The team finished the year with 80 losses, missing the postseason entirely. For a roster that featured stars like Manny Machado, Fernando Tatis Jr., and Xander Bogaerts, the result was a major letdown. On top of the losing, the Padres struggled to connect with their star player. Reports surfaced that Soto felt distant from the team, prompting the Padres to reach out to former coaches and teammates from his national days for advice on how to support him. Despite this, Soto continued to deliver on the field, earning his third All-Star selection and proving that even during tough times, his talent was undeniable. Still, it was clear that Soto's heart wasn't in San Diego. The Padres, who had spent over $1 billion in free agency to chase a championship, didn't seem likely to extend him long-term. And Soto, who valued both winning and stability, knew that San Diego wasn't where his future lay. Fast forward to 2024, and Soto is once again the talk of the league. After testing free agency, he signed the largest contract in MLB history, a $765 million mega deal with the New York Mets. At just 26 years old, Soto's journey is far from over. He's already a World Series champion, a four-time All-Star, and the face of a new era in baseball. The question now is, can he bring another championship to New York and solidify his place among the all-time greats? What do you think of Juan Soto's historic journey? Will he lead the Mets to glory, or does another chapter in his career await? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Baseball Spark for more stories like this.